Hi there, Katie here. We're moving right along in our 6 skills to master before learning to read series. Let's talk about what is blending and segmenting. Blending and segmenting are essentially opposites of each other. When we're talking about blending, we're talking about taking word parts and pushing them together to make a whole word. Segmenting is the opposite. So instead of pushing together, we're pulling or stretching is what I like to call it, stretching those words apart into individual word parts. When should you teach blending and segmenting? The when for these skills is more of a continuum. We're going to be moving from larger units of sound all the way down to smaller units of sound. And I'm going to explain that more in the activities in just a second. As far as how old, your kids are going to work a lot on blending and segmenting in kindergarten, first and second grade. Your preschoolers, they can be working on blending and segmenting the larger units of sound. Why should you teach blending and segmenting? Blending and segmenting are part of that phonemic awareness umbrella that we talked about with rhyming and isolating sounds. Phonemic awareness skills altogether are the greatest predictor of future reading success. So again, the earlier you practice and the more often you practice, the more successful your students are going to be in the future when they're learning how to read. Of all the phonemic awareness skills, in my opinion, it's easiest to see the correlation between blending and segmenting and actual future reading. When you think about reading, your child is blending together sounds, written letters on a page, to make words. That's how they are actually reading words. And then segmenting, when they come to those unknown words, they're pulling those words apart, saying the individual sounds to figure out what those unknown words are. And also when they're spelling, when they're sounding out a word, they're segmenting a word to figure out the letters that they're going to write on their paper. How can you teach blending and segmenting at home? I'm going to show you 4 ways that you can play with blending and segmenting with your children. The largest units of sound that we can blend together are compound words. We're going to talk about blending first. When I introduce this to my children, this is what I'm going to say. This is a picture of fire, and this is a picture of truck. When I say them fast together, listen, it says fire truck. And then I'm going to push the pictures together so that they actually see the word parts coming together. And then you could say it even faster, fire truck. To segment these words, I'm going to say, this is a fire truck. And I might actually have a picture of a fire truck here to show kids, and then I'd have these to pull them apart. This is a fire truck. Fire truck has 2 words in it. Let's pull them apart and hear what those 2 words are. Fire truck. You can see the visual again of pulling them apart helps children to see that we're segmenting. You can also have kids clap the word parts when they're segmenting, like we're going to do in this game called Yummy Yummy. Here's how the little rhyme goes. Yummy yummy, rub my tummy, what's a treat you like to eat? I like popcorn. Popcorn. And then you'd repeat it. You like popcorn, or you can say your child's name. Katie likes popcorn. Then you can repeat it again with things like cupcake and watermelon and pancake. Moving a little smaller now, we're talking about syllables. To practice segmenting, you're going to say, let's build a salad together. What's the first thing we're going to put in salad? And your kids are going to say, lettuce. And you're say, that's right. Listen as I clap the sounds in lettuce. Let us. Let us. Lettuce has 2 word parts in it. Can you say that with me? Let us, and have them clap it with you. And then you're going to practice blending again right after. Now I'm going to say the word parts, and I want you to put them together into the word. Let us. What are we going to put in our salad first? Lettuce. And that's how you can practice blending and segmenting, talking about your salad build. You can continue and do this with tomato, which has 3 claps in it, cucumber, you can use bacon, whatever salad food toys that you might have, or you can take it away from the toys and you can incorporate this into your daily routine when you're making lunch together. And you can say, oh, we have a sandwich on our plate today. Let's clap the word parts in sandwich. Sandwich. How many word parts did you hear? Or you can say, mommy's going to put some pretzels on your plate. What is mommy putting on your plate? And they'll say pretzels. We're getting even smaller now. We're talking about onset and rhyme in words. The onset of a word is everything leading up to the vowel sound, and the rhyme is everything after the vowel. So remember, we're not using letters. This is just a visual for you as parents to keep in mind when you're thinking about onset and rhyme. The ST is the onset, and we're going to blend that into one sound, st. And the OP, the vowel and everything after it, is the rhyme, op. So if I'm breaking the word stop into onset and rhyme, I'm going to say st-op. And your kids are going to want to push that together. That's what we're going to be doing for blending and segmenting onset and rhyme. Let's play Simon Says. When you introduce this game to your kids, they're certainly familiar with Simon Says, but you're going to say this time, Simon is going to say his words a little funny. And you're going to have to figure out what Simon is trying to tell you to do. So let's think about this one. Simon says, shake your egg. What does Simon want you to do? Simon wants you to shake your egg, leg. And then they're going to shake their leg. Simon says, tap your nose. What does Simon want you to do? Tap your nose. Nose. Tap your nose. And then you can go on from there, breaking apart any kind of thing that Simon wants you to do into onset and rhyme. After you've practiced where you're Simon and you're segmenting and they're practicing blending, switch it and let your child be Simon where they're practicing pulling it apart and you practice blending. Phonemes are the individual, the smallest unit of sound in a word. Remember, we're thinking about sounds, not letters. For this game, we're going to use Elkanin boxes. First, we're going to segment the word. What is this? It's a sun. Listen as I slowly say the sounds in sun. And every time I say a sound, I'm going to put a magnet in a box. S, n. S, n. How many sounds are in sun? 3. That's right. There are 3 sounds in sun. Now, switching to blending, listen as I say these sounds all together. Sun. Should we get a little faster? Sun. And a little bit faster. Sun. Sun. What is this? This is a moon. Listen as I pull each individual sound out of moon. Ooh, n. How many sounds are in the word moon? Ooh, n. 3 sounds in the word moon. Now, let's put those sounds back together by saying them quickly together. Moon. Faster. Moon. Now race car speed. Moon. And now we have our word moon. So that's how you can blend and segment using Elkanin boxes. That's it. Everything you need to know about blending and segmenting, plus 4 activities to get you started right now. Now remember, when you're doing all 4 of these levels, you're just using sounds and picture cards, no letters at all yet. All of the picture cards and materials that I used in this video are linked for you in the description. You can print them all out for free. They're yours to use and help you when you're working with your children at home. I'd love to connect with you here in the comments or on Instagram. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. If you like this video and found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel, Happy Reading with Katie. There are 2 more videos coming in the 6 skills to master before reading. You can hit that little bell notification so that you don't miss out. Until next time, happy reading.